little baked donuts, actually, is what I see them to be. We've got our oven already preheated to 325 degrees. And now we're going to just go right ahead and do what it tells us to do. We'll spray our molds or spray our pans. It's over here. I knew where it was. All right. Now we're going to see if I learned anything from Sheriff Anderson last week when he was in here. We're going to sift together the sugar, the baking soda, or excuse me, the baking powder, the salt, and the nutmeg. Maybe. Okay. No, I'm not nervous. That's just trying to get that flour out of there. There we go. I like to set them in there just a little bit, about half of each, just because I feel that it gets better sifted together, I guess. But that way you get a good blend. Oops. Where's my swipe, Leslie? You're not up here like you were for Sheriff Anderson. I gotta do all this. Look at that. You can't see me. I've got rose-colored glasses. That's true. It's like, I can run from the cops, look. I don't know about that. I am using, yes, I'm using actually what I had on here was 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. And actually 3 cups of flour. Yes, ma'am. It's not self-rising, it's just all-purpose. I've got the whisk on here. If you prefer the paddle, it's just whatever your preference is. But since this is going to be light and fluffy, almost like a meringue, I figured I like the whisk when I do something along that line. We're going to whip the butter and sugar together right now until it's light and fluffy. So what we have are 2 sticks of butter, unsalted. Sugar, we have 2 cups of sugar. We're going to let that go just lightly. It says stop along the way and scrape back down the sides, and it says it could take up to 10 minutes depending on the temperature of your butter. Now I've had this setting out for room temperature, and so hopefully it won't take us quite 10 minutes. I'm going to start adding these eggs one at a time, but what I'm going to do first is scrape this. That's why mine didn't get to the sides. But, well, that's again why I like the whisk. It keeps it right in tight. All right. While we've got that there, I'm going to start adding the eggs, 1 egg at a time. And there was 5 eggs. And you need to make sure that the eggs are thoroughly blended in with your batter. Now it will start climbing up the side of your machine. And let's just put the shell and all, in there. All right. As we got them thoroughly whipped, like I say, everything's going around, all your eggs, all your whites, yellows, and everything are combined. We'll go ahead and add the vanilla, which you have, what did I put on this one? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Y'all had me all scared. I know it was there. But really, this is my plan because you've got 40 minutes to bake back here, and I'm not going to hurry up. Let's go this way here. We're on a little start here. There we go. It is. Me neither. All right, now we've got something to tighten it up with. This one, that was pretty runny to put inside of there. You have 1 1/4 cups of buttermilk. I can remember that. Excuse me? Oh, how much am I alternating? 1 1/4 cups of non-fat buttermilk. I knew it was there. I just had to remember. Any questions so far? I'm not guaranteeing a thing. I'm fine. Till this thing takes my spatula away. Leslie asked me to give her tips on how, to do all this. She's asking the wrong person. One of the things I did tell her, though, was about making eye contact with me. You can't do that up here. However much you want to try, you would have stuff everywhere. Yeah, you'd lose it. What? You can't hear up here with these high-powered machineries going on. And again, you can vary these menus to whatever, if you don't want the nutmeg or you like the sugar, it's all suit to taste. I mean, basically. You make it the first time, you find out that there's something that you don't enjoy or there's something that you may want to add to them to give them a little different kick or a different spice. You may not want to use vanilla. You may want to use coconut or banana or something along that lines as an extract. So again, it's just a guideline, to get you there. Once you're there, then you can go ahead and have fun, play with it, and do just some different things. We're going to kick it up just a hair. Excuse me? It was 5 eggs, and in here there's 24. Mm-hmm. If you use a bigger muffin, the way they were talking was that she was using the egg style, so they're not quite as big as a regular muffin tin, and they were a little bit shallower. Because we'll get here in a minute, we'll do the little bath. We'll do the butter and cinnamon sugar. Now here's the trick. Woohoo! All right. All right, we're going to start pouring these into our little molds. Should use a spoon, but I've got a spatula. See how thick that turns out to be. Fill them about halfway full. I ought to probably get a spoon. Leslie, I need a swipe. I'll be here all day with this. You want to lick the spoon? Thank you. Oh, that makes life a whole lot lighter. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're going to go ahead and put these in the oven now for about 15 minutes. This is unsalted butter, which for dipping this, okay. We're going to create a dredge for the little muffins when they come out, the little golden eggs. And it consists of, well, I've lost my sugar. Here it is. No, I already had it. We've got a cup of sugar. We'll have a stick of butter. And I've lost my cinnamon. There it is over here. And a teaspoon. Can you? Sure. You can, like I said, that's part of just going ahead and being creative. I mean, that should work out fine. All right. So we'll combine our cinnamon in with our sugar. Let me get us another fork here.